And the process of preparing, like, here's my goals, this is what I've done for, to present to my colleagues, especially veteran colleagues, it just allowed me to kind of, and Fritz.
So going through the whole process made me a lot more thoughtful about it. It slowed me down, and I thought, well, how am I going to grow from this?
And like take a step back and just reflect on what I was doing, how I could do it better.
And that it focused me a lot more.
It made me better.
Well, I'm struck first of all by the fact that it was very well thought out, and there was this focus on important specific issues.
I think first and second year teachers sometimes hold themselves up in their classrooms. They're kind of being forced, in a way, to look for a web of support.
People that I felt were, for one, like familiar with me and the way I teach.
My peers that I trusted and respected.
Well, I just thought about teachers that I admired.
There are people who, like Brian, someone who had experience in something that I was trying to grow in AP US history.
Especially with Maggie and Cherry and Robert, all of them. They have different styles of teaching.
People that I've heard or seen connect with students in a way that I wanted to be able to connect with students more.
Veteran teachers like Robert and Fritz and Cherry.
And I don't know, I just want to be like that.
I was impressed with the fact that you got this variety of different teachers, and had three different teachers who have different approaches, different styles, all strong, each strong in his or her own way.
Mostly because I got to choose my colleagues, get them to come around and just talk about my teaching.
I think for them to get that feedback, and also the process of looking for help and that inquiry process of what's not going right in my class, kind of guided by you, making that goal, but then how do they practically get that help?
So it's good for the teacher who is advising and helping, as well as the teacher who is receiving the advice.
But just that experience of having them around me and feeling supported by my colleagues was really good.
And I really appreciated a lot of the direct, specific feedback, because it was stuff that I could use in class, like, right away.
It was healthy for me, actually, as an experienced teacher, to reflect on these aspects of my own practice.
Get feedback from teachers that I really respect, experienced teachers, and people that I wouldn't necessarily have been able to share my lessons and my experiences with.
Even though it was 24 years ago or whenever, that I found myself wishing that I had something like this when I went through my early years of teaching.
I can see that benefiting the entire school, because, now everybody gets to participate in that kind of quality talk, and that's something that I think as an administrator that I always look for. So it was great. I would love to be part of another one.